Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the show. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Walsh, Colorado, here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. My name is Brad Doherty. I'm joined here in the booth by Brody Doherty. How you doing, Brody?
Doing well, Mr. Brad. I'm excited for some more junior high volleyball action.
Absolutely. We actually got two games on the docket for you here in Walsh. We're going to start with volleyball. It looks like it might be a game of numbers here in this game as the hometown Lady Walsh Eagles take on the visiting Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Walsh, you can see there on your screen, has about 16 or 17 young ladies on the junior high squad. Kim brought just enough to fill the slots. Only 6 ladies on the Kim volleyball team at the moment. So we will see how things shape up, but it's always a lot of fun. We got to bring Kim volleyball action to you just a couple days ago, Thursday nights, as Kim Kim hosted Manzanola. The junior high Manzanola Bobcats took the win there, but when it came to junior varsity and varsity action, the Kim Lady Mustangs took both of those first 2 games. Now, I do not know how the Walsh Lady junior high team has started their season, but in just watching the warm-ups, it seems like we've got some very skilled players. And I would guess we have a good number of 7th and 8th graders. Brody, what's your just first impressions as you've been watching warm-ups here today?
Well, I mean, as far as junior high volleyball goes, I think really the kind of the keys that you look for is if girls are, if they're making good contact on the ball. And in some of the serving lines that we saw, these junior high Lady Eagles were making great contact. They were sending the ball over the net, no problem. And really that's kind of the big key that you want to see in junior high ball is if they're making good contact. And I think that these young ladies, they've got quite a few 8th graders, I think, on our roster, that they've got just a handful. And so I think we're expecting good things from these Lady Eagles tonight.
Absolutely. You know, it's going to be fun. You know, at this stage, we enjoy watching all of these young players develop. You know, most of these players, especially on the younger side, this is maybe their second game of junior high volleyball competition ever. So it's fun to watch them figure things out, figure out the spacing on the court, figure out how to adjust, how to find that power to get that ball up and over into the net. So it's a lot of fun. This game brought to you and presented by the 4 sponsors you see there at the bottom of your screen. Trinidad State College, LARCC Trucking, Wright Tires and Fuel Sales of Kim, Colorado, and the Ogallala Commons, which is a leadership development group in southeastern Colorado, western Kansas, parts of the Texas Panhandle. I received news of their sponsorship just several days ago, and I'm still learning about who they are as a corporation. So as I learn more, I'm going to be excited to share that with you as well. Now, a couple of things about our broadcast today. As you'll see some bright reflections on the screen in the flooring of this Walsh gym. It is a gorgeous facility, a brand new gym. This is only the 2nd year they've used this in school. We were fortunate enough last year to broadcast the first ever competitive game in this gym as the Walsh Eagles hosted the Kim Mustangs for some high school basketball action. That was really a unique thing we got to be a part of. And today, this is only the 2nd ever day of volleyball here in Walsh Gym. Apparently just on Thursday they hosted some volleyball action as well. So we're getting in on the ground floor, Brody.
Yes, they're always exciting, and this is a very fun gym. Like the previous facility that Walsh had was a beautiful gym. They had very cool art up on the walls for all their championships they'd won. It was a very cool building. I played a couple seasons of sports in that gym, but it's cool to see that they've upgraded. They've got some cool. They got multiple rims hanging from the ceiling that can flip down at any given second, and so I think this is a very cool thing, a blessing for the Walsh community.
Absolutely. I look at things like this and think, man, that'd be cool to build one in Branson. So I'm glad the Walsh community was able to get that done and accomplished for the students here in the community. And they actually still, to my knowledge, have the old gym available for practice sessions. I think it's still standing. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Looks like we're about to get rolling. Before we do, I want to just turn it over to one of our presenting sponsor of the day. Let's hear from Trinidad State College.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
All right, looks like we are about to get this party started, folks. Hometown Walsh Eagles set to take on the Lady Mustangs. Let's go ahead and get you some starting lineups. Looks like we have out for the Walsh Eagles, number 2, Jocelyn Packard. Number 11, Kendall Frazee. Number 6, Oakley Freed, a 7th grader. Number 4, another 7th grader, Gracelyn Tedder. Trying to catch all those numbers there. I believe I see number 5, Jolie. No, that's a 6. Who is this closest to us, Brody? Is that 11?
I think, well,
that's Kendall Frazee.
I'm not sure if number 6 was called.
Oh, number 7, Allie Caddick.
There we go.
That's 5, and it's got number 12. Oh, there, number 12, Sawyer Caddick in that center back row position for the Lady Mustangs today. Looks like Lily Amato is going to start off serving. Joining her in the back row is going to be Brady Jones and Eliana Hagan. On the front row, we have Ethelyn Comden, Adanya Martinez, and Charlie Waits from far to center. Here we go, served by Lily Comlin up. I said Lily Comlin. I don't know where that came from. Lily Tomlin was an old-time funny comedian.
There's Lily Amato on that serve. Finds Pater, giving the Mustangs a point.
And an untouched ace. Another good-looking serve from Amato. Nice big hit, dribbles over the net. That was number 7, Allie Caddick. Give her credit for the kill. This is number 2, Jocelyn Packard, an 8th grader, back to serve. Nice serve from Packard, and it just drops in for an untouched ace for Packard. Two-1 is the score. Packard winds up again and delivers. A little miscommunication, a little confusion there by the young Mustang squad. 2 consecutive aces. Packard again, this time to pretty much the identical spot. Looks like Hagan and Jones trying to figure it out. There's Ethelyn Comden backing up to help out. Packard changes direction that time. Charlie Waite puts it up, but on her own side of the net, Mustang's not quite able to get there. 5-1 is the current score. Hagan with a nice little bump. Comden tried to get there, not quite there though. And the only thing that could stop Jocelyn Packard was herself. She
indeed
shanked that one a little bit right. We'll see what Charlie Waite can do here for the Lady Mustangs. Nice serve by Waite, good first pass. It's going to be a free ball, but right on the net. Comden gets it over. And that will be a double hit by the Walsh Eagles. That's another Mustang point. 3 serving 6. Another nice serve by Waite. Again, good first pass, good discipline. Oh, fell over the net short. I think they were trying to set that up for a hit here on the far side. Trying to go to number 11, Kendall Frazee. Looks like we had a substitution. A little front row, back row. Sawyer Caddick taking a seat. And let's see if I can see that number. Oh, they're saying not yet, not quite. Oh, they were 1 notch too far ahead in the rotation.
Looks like that may end up just being a rotation error, perhaps, or they're going to give, or the point was awarded to the Mustangs. So maybe that point was the Mustangs anyways.
Nice free ball play there. Good hustle by Waite. Jones not quite able to get there. Now we're getting that rotation. Sawyer Caddick 6 down. In comes number 16, Kelsey James, another 8th grader. 6 8th graders on this Walsh Eagles squad today. Allie Caddick, one of those 8th graders, just served it a little wide right. Here comes Adanya Martinez, a 5th grader. Several 5th graders on this team today. Oh, didn't quite get underneath it that time, so ball heads back Walsh way.
In the last junior high contest that we covered, Adanya Martinez was making pretty good contact on her serves.
She did, she did. Here is number 4, Gracelyn Tedder, 7th grader for Walsh. Nice serve by Tedder, just a little wide left. That'll be Mustang ball. Going to be Ethelyn Comden back behind the service line. Didn't quite get it. Ethelyn been working on that overhand serve. Little hoppity skippity hoppity. Back now for Walsh. Number 11, Kendall Frazee. Kendall not quite able to find the top side of the net there.
I think at this point, both teams kind of still getting warmed up to the service game. This will be Eliana Hagan. Oh, couldn't quite find it over. Good serve that time.
That was a rocket from number 16, Kelsey James. Credit her with the ace. That is almost a high school level serve. Another one by James. Joined here up in the booth momentarily. We might get her on the mic. It's timeout time, but we've got new South Baca crew leader Martha Gutierrez here. They'll be going live in a couple weeks in South Baca. We're excited about that. Let's hear from one of our sponsors again.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. Got talking shop here with Miss Gutierrez. Excited, we have expanded to 6 broadcast crews this year, South Baca being one of the new ones. It's been a joy to get to kind of guide some Vila students and I guess now some Campo students in this new adventure. Another bullet of a serve, but that one a little wide right from James, and she is going to substitute out. Coming back in is Sawyer Caddick. This is Brady Jones on the serve. She gets that one in play. Nice first pass by Walsh. Oh, a little miscommunication, and that will be another Mustang point. Brady Jones is a 7th grader at Branson. Oh, Martinez almost got there, but not quite. Nice serve. That was Jolie Sniff back there.
Walsh doing a good job of rallying to that crazy ball. Couldn't quite get it back over. So set up Lily Amato once again.
Lily Amato is an 8th grader, the sole 8th grader. Actually, the sole 8th grade girl in Branson this year. Nice serve from Amato. That's going to be playable. Comden's going to send it right back. And that is a Mustang point. Folks, Brody, we have a 2-point contest. In watching both these teams warmed up, I thought it would be, I didn't think it would be as close as this. I'm impressed at what these young Mustangs could put together here.
Indeed, I think, the little ball went up and hit the partition up at the center of the, just above the net.
Yeah, that one went over the dividing net and hit the metal way high. I mean, that had to be perfectly placed to come back down that way. Nice serve from Walsh. That was number 2, Jocelyn Packard.
Mustangs getting a 3-hit over. And stealing a point there.
Packard only able to get the 1 serve off of that rotation. She started the game with 3 aces, Brody.
Indeed. I think the rest of the Walsh Eagles a little bit slow on the serve game. I think that's the reason the game's so close at the moment. And a couple of really tough defensive possessions for the Eagles. Charlie Waite's looking at this 13-14 score.
Another playable serve by Waite. That's going to be tough in the net and hit beyond the antenna, so I think that was instantly ruled out. And that is Coach Jensen Freed calling a timeout. We'll take another timeout right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right, folks, we are knotted at 14. Charlie Waite still on the serving duties. Hagan got to it. Comden not quite able to dig it out of the net. And that's going to head back Walsh way. Another substitution. James coming in for Caddick. And this is another Caddick. That was Sawyer Caddick sitting down. Allie Caddick is back to serve. Nice serve. What a shot.
And those kind of serves are just a lot to handle at this level.
I would say that's a near high school level serve from Allie Caddick. Another nice serve. Amato gets it back in play. That's going to be playable again. Comden sends it over, but barely.
And those ones are just hard to judge on defense when you're not sure if it's coming over or not sure if you need to take a swing. Let's bring up Adanya Martinez.
And that one is in play, and that's going to barely get over. Oh, Hagan made a nice attempt, but kind of under the net. Another substitution, 5 for 6. That's Jolie Sniff coming in for Oakley Freed. Jolie is a 6th grader. Boom! I heard that one through my headset. Nice little 3 hits by the Mustangs. Hagan, it's still alive. Can the Mustangs get there? Not quite. That monster serve was Gracelyn Tedder. She gets another stab at it. 18-15, they've extended the lead to 3. Waite gets it and tries to get the crowd involved. A little fan engagement hit there. The cannon.
And looks like that one's going to be called a carry, I think. Or no, double touch for the Walsh Lady Eagles.
But not before Gracelyn Tedder with 2 aces helps extend the lead back up to 3. Here's Ethelyn Comden. And that's
gets that
playable.
overhand serve to go.
Kind of fell at the feet of one of those young Lady Mustangs. 20-16, the current score. This is Kendall Frazee.
And this
back to serve.
This may very well be set point. I think in the last junior high match that we had, we played to 21, but I think they're probably going to go to 25 here. That was an ace for Miss Frazee, was it?
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of fun in junior high ball. You're never quite sure what the coaches have agreed to play for. Not exactly official. Nice hustle by Walsh. Can they get it over? Not quite.
Walsh has had a lot of those tonight where it's just 2 or 3 inches from making it over the net. And I think once they get those, and no, this is the only the second game of the season for them. Once they get those to sneak over, it'll be fun. Oh, Lily Amato tried sneaking that one over the net, just didn't quite have the distance on it.
That was Eliana Hagan on the serve. Oh, here comes Kelsey James. Had an ace her last time up. Boom, shakalaka. Brady Jones able to get to it. Oh, right. Comes down on this side of the net. 23-17 is your score here in set number 1. Oh, Charlie Waite mistimed that, but we love that effort. Getting back there, going for it. And we are now at set point, 24-17, and it's Frazee. I'm sorry, James, still looking to serve. Nice little twister. Jones gets it back. Free ball here for these young Mustangs. Can they get to it? Not quite. Set number 1 goes hometown way by the score of 25-17. All right, we'll take another break or 2 and be right back with set number 2.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house. which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Keep your car maintained and in good health at JM Tire. Come in for an oil change and let us swap out your winter tires and get ahead of the crowd and service your AC before the weather turns warm. Need more than a tune-up? We are a full-service auto mechanic that can take care of the toughest jobs with honest hands. JM Tire is located in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, so we're always nearby if you need us. And if you happen to have some bad luck, JM Tire offers 24/7 towing at all our locations. Drop by or schedule an appointment at JM Tire today.
Staying connected with your hometown bank is easy with iBank, mobile banking from the First National Bank in Trinidad.
Since 1875, we've been here offering trusted relationships with new ways to connect.
With branch locations in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, and ATMs throughout southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, cash is always easily available.
And with iBank mobile banking, you can even deposit a check right from the palm of your hand.
Enjoy that long-standing local banking relationship with new ways to connect with First National Bank.
Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
NMLS ID 402572.
Visit fnbtrinidad.com to sign up for iBank mobile and banking today.
In fact, we'll go back to this one. Now it's live and it's Welcome back, folks. Set number 2 about to get a rolling.
And I was just going to say, for these junior high matches, we go to the best of 3.
Best of 3, yes. So if Kim wins this set, they'll go to a third. If Walsh takes it, we'll be done and then move on to the varsity contest. First set you were just watching, final tally there was 25-17. At one point, it was tied at 14. Jocelyn Packard
Couldn't quite get a hold of that one. She's been pretty deadly from behind this serving stripe so far, but
that was Lily Amato on the serve for Kim. Charlie Waite is going to send that pass back, free situation. That's going to go far back. They better play it. They elected not to. It's hard to know when you're headed towards that back line how close you are to that back line.
yeah, and I think especially when it's, and I think between two young ladies, just like, no, you get it, no, you get it, no, you get it.
Two first-year players, so.
Yes.
All right, here comes Allie Caddick. She had an ace in the first, and she gets an ace in the second set. We saw that same lineup be a little challenging for the young Mustangs. Ethelyn Comda going to scooch back and try to cover a little bit more of the court there. 2-1 is the score. Allie Caddick lets it fly. Amato with the first pass. Charlie Waite sends it over, and that is going to be a hit opportunity for Walsh, and they get it. Amato digs it out. Hagan to Comden. It's up. It's over. Oh, but unfortunately a little too long and out of bounds. But a nice rally by both squads.
Absolutely.
Caddick gets a little too much on top of that one and hits the stanchion pole on the far side.
You know, I'd say normally that's how my golf game goes, but I think it applies to volleyball as well.
Gets a little too on top of it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Waite, nice little jump serve. Ooh, a sneaky McSchnickens. Hagen gets to it. Oh, but gets it into the net. Again, first time ever playing for Miss Hagen. I see for the Lady Mustangs, donning the libero uniform tonight will be Alora Rayfield after this one. More on her great defensive play in the next coverage, in the next game. Boom, the cannon. Couple good hits by the Mustang. Jones is able to get there, and they get it back into play. Charlie Waite, another good dig. Ooh, 3 nice passes by Walsh. Can they convert? Not quite. That's going to be a Mustang point. The Lady Mustangs still within 1.
Great effort from the Mustangs there. I think Brady Jones may have wanted to let that one go, but they turned it into a great possession.
Here's Adanya Martinez. Doesn't quite connect with that one the way she wanted to. It's going to head back Walsh way. This is number 11, Kendall Frazee. Back to serve. Is it going to get there? Oh, not quite. Substitution here. This is number 15. First time we've seen her. Aaliyah Painter coming in. And Jocelyn Tedder taking a little breather. For the Mustangs, this is Ethelyn Comden. A little too far underneath that one. Does that happen golf?
I think that applies to golf. If you get really underneath it, it just pops straight up, almost just like that serve did.
Would you call that one a divot?
Yeah, for sure.
Boom, shakalaka. The gym got quiet, waiting to see what happened. Charlie Waite's going to have to kill it. Oh, almost.
Secured catch right there by Ethelyn Comden.
It's number 16, Kelsey James, had an ace in the last game. The gym gets really quiet because she hits it with a boom. Oh, into the net. Lots of velocity, though.
Boom into the net, just like my golf game. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Tell you what, if you're playing at Topgolf and you hit it to that back net, I'm impressed.
This is true. Or you fall off the ledge and into a little safety net, and that's about the same.
Oh, Eliana Hagen almost got it there. Eliana, one of the Branson 5th graders, stepping up to give the team enough to compete this year. We appreciate all these young players stepping in. Here is number 5, Jolie Sniff, 6th grader, back to serve. Nice serve from Jolie. Amato's going to send it back over to Waite. Waite gets behind all of it. Oh, just a little too much of it. Out by about 1.5 feet.
A little too much sauce on that turkey. I don't know.
Sauce on the turkey. All right, we're going to come up. Wow, nice serve by Sniff.
I think you just got to put 2 words together that have nothing alike. I was going for gravy on the turkey, but I don't know why sauce was the word that came out.
Sniff, credit her with that ace. Oh, that one in the net, unfortunately.
Tell you what, if Miss Sniff is a 6th grader, she's got the serving power of someone much older than herself.
Yes, lot of potential.
And Brady Jones. I think that's worth an ace right there. Walsh setting up a nice little 3-hit over. Adanya Martinez got that one over. Charlie Waite that time.
That's
Walsh sending it real close to the net. Oh, my goodness. And net touch on the Eagles side. Point for the Mustangs. This will set up Brady Jones to serve with a 10-8 score.
Nice little 3-pass set by Walsh. Waite sends it over. Oh, that one, little crowd involvement time. Audience participation, that's what it is, audience participation.
Mm-hmm. You know, why would you come to a volleyball game to not participate in such events?
Jones gets that one over.
Ooh. Miscommunication that time. I think Charlie Burley took a jump at that when she had a back row ready.
This is number 15, Aaliyah Painter on that last serve. Here she goes again. Nice little back row serve. Comden gets on it. Amato back to Comden, and that's playable. Oh, nice serve. Caddick went for it, just a little mistimed, but I like how they went for the three.
It was a good pass and a good little set.
Yeah.
Lily Amato for the Stangs. Tough play, good defense that time by the Eagles. Oh, Mustangs get it back over.
We are back to a 1-point game. Mustangs down 11-12. Nice serve from Amato. Good first pass. Oh, good hustle. Mustangs, not quite able to keep that one in play.
I like what I'm seeing from both sides, though. We're getting a couple rallies out of each serve.
Mm-hmm. Nice, close, competitive match. Substitution, James coming in for number 12, Sawyer Caddick. This is Allie Caddick on the serve, handled by Comden. Waite gets it over. Hagan gets to it. Comden sends it back over. Caddick handles the first pass. And that went a little bit long. The hit from Kelsey James gets us back to a 1-point contest.
It was a good little set by the Walsh Eagles that time. Slightly too many beans in that burrito.
Ooh. Nice return. Found a little gap in the defense, extends the lead back up to 2.
See some movement in the background, folks, as the varsity squads for the Lady Eagles and the Lady Mustangs are getting set to begin their match at the conclusion of this one.
I like what Hagan tried to do there, tried to get it there.
Yeah, try to set up get a little pass over. Ooh. Well fielded by Brady Jones. Just didn't have a girl at the other end of it.
Nice serve. Untouched ace by number 4, Gracelyn Tedder. And that's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout of our own.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Want to make sure we shout out all of our sponsors for the broadcast today. Trinidad State College, LARCC Trucking, Wright Tires of Kim, Colorado, Ogallala Commons, JM Tire, Arthur Roloff, the Huerfano Los Animas County Early Childhood Advisory Council, Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, Solutions, First National Bank of Trinidad, and Easy Ration Processor right there in Kim, Colorado. With all these sponsorships, we wouldn't be able to keep the lights on. So those of you watching this, familiar with Saddle Rock Sports, you know that we pay all of our crews for their time, and we do that with sponsorship revenue. No school funds are spent to pay these students or these adult crew leaders. So we appreciate the generosity of each of these sponsors. Another solid serve from Frazee. Another ace. I'm sorry, that's Gracelyn Tedder. Give her 4, actually 5 on the night.
You know, folks, if you're not getting your volleyball fix, if you just happen to be wanting more, there is another Saddle Rock Sports Network broadcast live, Des Moines at Corona, being brought to you. We got 2 states worth of volleyball action here, folks.
That one's actually right now, varsity only contest. Nice hit there again by Tedder. Here comes Adanya Martinez. Let's see if she can kind of find her spot this time. Oh, closer, but not quite over the top. Just a little bit, Not too much longer, and she'll be right there. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, though, Mr. Brad, this Mustang squad, they were doing a good job of hanging with these Lady Eagles. But once their servers got their range dialed in, it's become a little bit more of a challenge. Is a beautiful little ace right there, just sneaking right over the net.
Kendall Frazee gets him within 3 points of the win on the afternoon.
That one just wide right by a hair.
Ethelyn Comden now, looking to start a rally for the Mustangs.
Rally caps on, folks. Turn your shoes inside out, and we'll be ready to go. Ooh.
Almost. Sorry, I didn't have time to get my shoes inside out to truly help start the rally.
I know
there,
that would have been we would have had it, Mr. Brad.
This is Kelsey James. Had a pretty solid night. Oops. Service announcer jinx is what I call that when that happens. As soon as you try to say something positive, that kind of turns things the other way. Here's Eliana Hagan.
Referee's getting some girls set. We got a substitution in the game. I think that's number 12 for the Lady Eagles.
Yes, Sawyer Caddick checked back in. That was a nice playable serve by Hagan. And that's a Mustang point. Let's see if Hagan can do it again. Another good serve by Hagan.
And trouble if that darn net wasn't there. That would have gotten over just fine.
I think enough of the audience might have those shoes inside out for that rally.
Indeed. It counts over the internet as well, folks.
Amato sends it still in play. Walsh is going to get it over.
Amato once again, tough return that time.
I think Amato got a little bit of help. That was Gracelyn Tedder went for it. It would have landed out of bounds, but, you know, it was close enough. Hey, play that.
Mm-hmm. And that judgment call is so hard to make in the moment.
4 straight serves by Eliana Hagan. Folks, guess what that was? That was an ace for Miss Hagan.
ace, for sure. My spelling skills
Another
are fantastic,
one
folks.
by Hagan. Amato gets there to keep the rally alive. It's at the net. Charlie, wait. Nice net play. Walsh is going to. Oh, I thought number 11 was going to put that over. That was Frazee. They were down by 8. Now they're down by 3. Another good serve by Hagan. That's another Mustang point. And that is a timeout by head coach Jensen Freed. We'll take a quick timeout of our own.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back, folks. We are at a place I didn't think we'd be a few minutes ago. It was 23-13. And Eliana Hagan, some nice consistent serving. And some good defensive play by the Mustangs to keep the rally alive. Hagan, another playable serve. That's going to be right near the net. It's a two-point game. A two-point game.
Now, a reminder, if the Mustangs win this set, we will have one more set to play to determine the victor of tonight's ball game.
Oh, they found the gap. They found the hole.
Walsh one serve away now from putting this one on ice.
24-22. This is number 5, Jolie Sniff. She's had an ace thus far in this set.
She's not going to get one there, though.
23-24. It's Brady Jones with an opportunity to tie it at 24. I'm sure those of you watching at home, you know that volleyball is a win-by-2 experience. Nice serve by Jones. They're going to go side hit. Caddick whiffs it, and we're tied at 24. We're going to play to at least 26, folks. Here we go.
And we're here for it, folks. All this riveting volleyball action on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Jones gets it back playable. Martinez, oh, almost, but hey, she went for it. Proud of her there. She made that effort. This is only the second volleyball game ever for Martinez. She did a good job. Okay, here comes big number 2, Jocelyn Packard. Up 25-24. That's going to be in play. Hagan gets to it. Wait, sends it over. Packard with the first hit, and that's going to just get back into play. Comden gets it up. Oh, that was so close. The win finally goes to Walsh. 26-24 is the win. Tell you what, even though it wasn't an actual victory, that was as close as you can get for the young Lady Mustangs. Congrats to both teams. Congrats to all of the young players there. We are proud of what they've done, and if you were to talk players of the game, Brody, who would you think might get the players of the game for these Kim Mustangs?
Ooh, you know what, Mr. Brad? It's a little hard to say. It was a team effort. You had several girls play very well tonight. You had Charlie Waite and Lily Amato really kind of step up in that leadership role. Ethelyn Comden had some great hits on her end of the ball. I would say I really enjoyed that last little serving stretch by Eliana Hagan. I think that set of serves and her confidence that improved throughout the game, I think she's deserving of the player of the game tonight.
I would agree. You gave the right answer. Eliana really stepped up in only her second volleyball game ever, and I think there was 7 or 8 consecutive serves. That was really fun. On the Walsh side of the ball, I would have to say, just from an offensive serving spot, I'd give it to Gracelyn Tedder, and by my unofficial stat book, she had 6 aces on the night, and she was number 4, a 7th grader. When she got back there, she served with authority, served with relative accuracy and consistency, and really helped punch the ticket to the win for her team. All right, that's all we got for this broadcast. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Head back to Saddle Rock Sports YouTube channel, and you'll see it come live right before game time. My name is Brad Doherty for Brody Doherty.